Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back. It's Andy and I. The other two gentlemen are busy today with a four-legged word called work. I kind of choked myself on that one, but holy Moses, I don't like that word, Andy. Work. You know,
Work
that's what we
ended
gotta
for me
do.
at 2 o'clock today. It's been too darn long.
Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know something. If you already heard or followed the pipeline of podcasts, people on social media, the list goes on and on, folks. I'm not going to name them. You should all know them already. But Oceanside, California has a nickname, moniker, name, whatever. What is that name again, Andy?
The
Come on.
Oceanside Shock. It's paying homage to the jellyfish that are always around over there in the San Diego area off the beaches. Pretty cool name. Logo is obviously a jellyfish. Interesting. First one of its kind, I'd say, in the Fed. I mean, we've had sharks. We've had river
Mammoth.
rats. Oh, wait. Oh, that was UHL. Sorry about that. We've had now we have kingfish. So we're getting expanding into the water territory of our team mascots. So it's going pretty interesting out there. Finally, good to see that Oceanside named their team. Took one of the longest expansion teams to name their team that I can remember. But it's good to see they finally got it picked out. Let's see how they do this year, though. The expansion out to California has been filled with fun, and we're going to see how this goes. Stockton Thunder, you got, uh, wow, Oceanside Shock. I'm blanking. I'm feeling
It's a
like an idiot
bird.
right now.
It's a
Huh?
it's a bird.
Oh, yeah. Not too worried about the Fresno Falcons. Just one of them things. I had to play a little game there. Fresno Falcons, of course, paying homage back to their old school roots. Oceanside coming out with the new and improved, and same with Stockton. They're coming out with the old time feel there over in Stockton. See what happens
Now,
out there.
out of them three teams, I don't know what they're going to look like on the rink, on the ice this year. But on paper, I'm going to say the Falcons are pretty scary.
I have to agree with you. They've had some tremendous signings out there. It's looking like the Birds are going to give a little tussle to the rest of the Fed this year. It might be an expansion team to come in and push in very far. I mean, they might even beat the Mid South Bears. I mean, Monarchs. I mean, it's looking pretty much like a washed Bears team over down there in Mid South. But hey, what can you do? The right moves are being made. See what happens down there with the another new expansion team there. But I will touch base on one other thing now, since we mentioned the Bears. Dominic Tomei is signed with the SPHL for the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs. That brings me to question and may pretty much make the statement that this is definitely going to be a rebuild year for the Bears up in Binghamton. It's inevitable. You've lost quite a bit of talent. Yes, you do still have some talent that stuck around. Train some of these young rookies that you got signed up. They are making some good signings, but it to me, I don't think it's going to be the Bears of the past. But with the leader Brant Sherwood there and the way he runs his training camp and the way he trains them players to play, man, it's going to be a scary thing. Young talent, they just got to have a good goalie between the pipes. Who knows how long Dominic Tomei will play up in the SP? But I mean, he's a tremendous goalie. He has ECHL potential. See how he goes. I mean, it's just like our wonderful signing. I'm not going to touch base too much more on that one. But our wonderful signing, Reed Cooper, back between the pipes for Port Huron. Another tremendous goalie that has EC and even farther potential. But for him to return to Port Huron, it's a big deciding factor for us. What's your thoughts, Richard?
I was going to interject something. Bring you full circle, folks. That's how we roll here. Got to remind you, Andy, I think you're forgetting something. Tomei got called up, and Connor McEnema also signed with the Rivermen.
Peoria Rivermen?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they lost. The Bears did lose two of their heavyweight goalies. But how long? Who knows? But that brings me back to the topic that you just touched on, Cooper. Mr. Reed Cooper. He's back between the pipes. Now, there was an argument throughout the season. Number one, number two, 2-1. You look at Timane Cooper's record, the point 1, 2 difference.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make Reed the number one goalie in the Fed this year?
To start off, he will be the most seasoned.
Yeah.
And at least in my eyes. And Cooper and Tomei both had their different strong suits. But in my opinion, which is, I'm going to be an opinionated guy right now, Reed had him by a lot. Reed could sit there and take 20, 30 shots to him. Where Tomei, if he kept getting them shots repetitively, he's going to let one in. If the scouting report was ever read on Tomei, he can't get across that, and that little fella couldn't move that quick. That's how most of his goals were scored against him. But facing him head on, oh man, it was a difficulty. You had to thread the needle for sure to get one by him. But in my opinion, Reed Cooper's number one in the Fed right now. Obviously, no stats, but going off of previous seasons, he's going to hold that title. He's the goalie to beat this year in the Fed, at least beginning.
Now we got an elephant in the room, a big elephant. And the elephant, yeah, I think Andy knows where I'm going to take this big elephant. I'm going to take it back to the zoo, but I got to talk about said elephant. We got Cooper. Awesome. Cooper's back between the pipes, ready to rock and goal. We got Timmy O. Today,
welcome
we just
back,
signed
Timmy O.
We have Nick, the other defenseman.
Pavaro.
We have Lucas Lockney. Yep, thank you. We have Reggie.
God, it's so good to see Reggie back. I'm going to have to cut you off. I actually spoke with Reggie the other day. I was in the parade with the Prowlers, as I stated last podcast, and me and him got to talking there. But he shared a picture with me the other day of me and him in the parade with me, and he just said, man, he's excited to be back, looking forward to the season, ready to get to work, get them fans cheering and the crowd just hype like he always does.
And I think I got to tease this. I also got to tease this one.
Oh, the Reggie puck available at phprowlers.com and in the Prowlers shop.
So if anyone sees this video on Facebook, anywhere, you know where to get these beautiful pucks at. Andy, interject that one more time so the audience knows where to get these pucks at. And there's more. I got to find it, folks.
phprowlers.com is where you can pick up any of the fine merchandise put on by the Port Huron Prowlers. Oh, can't see Richard. It's blinding. Looks like Jesus is coming through your window. Yes, you can also get the conference pucks. I'm sure there will be updated this year.
Yes. So, folks, if you wanting pucks or any memorabilia to finish your hockey wall, you know where to go. You know where to find these beautiful pucks. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
That's all I gotta say, folks.
Yeah. Now, there's another thing, too. You did mention Timmy O coming back. Tim Morgan is back for the Prowlers. A lot of people, there's some mixed emotions about this. There's some haters and there's some big fans. To me, he's a solid player when he's focused. There's a lot to work on with Timmy. I think if he puts his mind to it, pushes hard this year, has a little bit better year than last year. There was a few struggles that he had. Obviously, everybody can have an off year. To me, I didn't think that it was the most spectacular year, but I can say that about other players last year as well. we're just hoping for a good breakout year this year, get him back into that grind, and have him putting up some points along with making them sell their back checks and so forth. To the haters, trust process. It sucks. I know there's a lot of speculations, especially about another deal we'll talk about in just a moment. Trust process. Paulie, Grammer, and Johnny, they know what they're doing up there. This year's main focus is a puck. They're not a puck, a cup. They're going to trim the fat where it needs to be trimmed. We need to become a championship caliber team. We've been so close too many damn times, and it's about time where we rip that Band-Aid off. Yes, we become attached to these players. Yes, they're great guys in the room. But getting along in the room and winning cups is two different things in my eyes at points. Some people got to be held accountable for the mistakes, either fix them or ship them. I hate to say it like that. I love all our boys, great people to hang out with. But at the end of the day, this is a hockey team that is also ran like a business, and the business is to win a cup. It's going to suck if we lose anybody, but if it gets us to the promised land shall be reached. With that being said,
100%.
Today, there was a trade announced by Port Huron. Ross Bartlett for financial considerations. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. I can say this. Bartlett, yes, he is one hell of a player, be a good second, third line guy. Skating abilities there. Does he have some attitude issues? Yes. That could be the cause and the reason behind us trading him for financial considerations. In my opinion, do I think we could have got more than financial considerations? Yes. And do I think we should have traded him out of our conference? Oh, 100%. But it happens. Something good's going to come out of it. I'm a trust the process kind of guy. It's rough sometimes because we see all these teams making signing after signing after signing after signing, and we're over here sort of crawling along. These guys are showing their hand. Our boys are smart enough to have a good poker face to bring us to the promised land. Let's ride with it. Let's roll with it. Fans, back these guys. Don't shit talk them. Don't trash talk them. Don't carry on about it. Everything happens for a reason. Every move is made for a reason. It's an intricate cog on a wheel. That one might have been a little out of shape, so we're going to move forward. We'll see what them financial considerations turn out to be. That leaves us another roster spot open to sign another young rookie. Maybe even move somebody to get somebody else too. You just never know what's going to happen here in the Fed. It's a trust process. Move forward with it, and we'll see how it goes, boys.
And the thing of it is, folks, a lot of the stuff that we chime in here is only speculations. We don't know if he has an attitude problem. It's something. Who knows? It's all speculation. We're just saying that.
I'm just going off. When I said the attitude problem, I've seen him play against us.
Yeah.
I've seen the temper tantrums against Federley, and it happens. Some people got tempers and they can't control them, and maybe that's why we just don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Sorry for cutting you off.
I didn't know that because I am new. This is only my second season, and he's been in this game a lot longer than I have. He knows what he's talking about. So now I can understand and say, yeah, okay, I understand now, folks. Yeah, I just want everyone to be on the same page, which we are.
Yep. I don't say nothing out of pocket. I don't have no inside sources. I'm not hooked up. Although I might be a sponsor with Section 9, I am not fed any extra information because I decided to support the boys. I am a normal fan at this point who has a title of a corporate sponsor. It's a good time. They are also looking for corporate sponsors. Any businesses out there that do listen to Thumb Fed Talk, contact Chris Paulin at chris@phprowlers.com if you're interested in hopping on board as a sponsor. It's cool. It's nice to support these boys, support the team. It's your hometown team. Get out there, drop some money on them, man. It's what makes this world go round, and what pays the bills. But on that note, Richard, I'm going to let you take over for a moment, sir.
It's a thing with Thumb Fed Talk. We're not affiliated with Port Huron. We're not affiliated with any team. We come here to talk hockey, keep you guys fed with Fed hockey, right? That's why you guys tune into this. I see 3 people watching, but them 3 people that are watching, good on you taking time on your day to tune in and watch us. I appreciate that because more people watch us, the bigger this channel grows. More people get fed with Fed hockey. The more people say, hey, I like those dudes. Those dudes are kind of rough. But I like because it's more my style. And yeah, it's kind of like, oh my God, people, come on, Port Huron's not doing jack. And they need to sign somebody above. Like Andy said, trust the process. Yes, I may say that time to time. I am guilty of it. I 100% admit that. Come on, Port Huron, I want to see something. But, I get slapped in my face by Andy and strangled and say, Richard, trust the process, my guy. It's hard. It's hard to do that. But if you're faithful, you're loyal to Port Huron, and you bleed red, black, and red. Sorry, I slipped on myself.
A red, black, and yellow, baby. Yellow.
Yeah.
Tag.
I forgot the yellow. But yeah, if you bleed those colors and you play Prowler hockey, yeah, some people say, well, God, that's getting old. Well, that's the truth. Port Huron is a bunch of ragtag, aggressive SOBs. Right, Andy?
Yes, sir.
That's what this podcast is kind of like. We deliberated on the last one. We don't care. Like us, don't like us. Follow us, don't follow us. If you like us, please follow, please like, please comment and share. I think that's enough rambling from me, Andy. What do you think?
I have to say the same. We talk like a broken record when it comes to that. Yes, we are not affiliated with any team. We specifically do cover Prowlers hockey. We're from Michigan. That's what we do. We're going to preach up our team. We're going to trash talk some teams. We're tough, in your face, opinionated assholes at times. It happens. Like us. If you don't, you don't. But at the end of the day, take your time, listen to us, because we don't come off the ball just talking bullshit. We know our facts. So, or if we don't know it 100% and we're giving another podcast a shout out, don't shoot the messenger. We share Benchminer. We share Fetty Splash. We share Bobby Howard stuff. We share quite a few of them throughout the league. We want to keep everybody fed with the Fed, like Richard said. That was pretty good. But at the end of the day, like, subscribe, share, let everybody know about us. We're just trying to make it in this wonderful podcast world. We do have only 3 viewers live, but I will say this. We get a lot of views after we go off live. That's one joyous thing about Facebook and all the other streaming platforms, not streaming platforms, but all the other social media. We can share it to everybody. What's up, Rick? Just seen your comment. Joel, what's going on, buddy? We're bringing you lots of stuff this year. We're going to be talking in depth about Prowlers hockey as we go. We've got Binghamton coming up as our season opener away, of course. A few of us are going out there. Anybody interested in making that trip, let me know. We're going to try to get a group together, get us all group seating, sort of like what the Indiana Sentinels did for us. I don't think Binghamton's going to have that hospitality. They hate on us. For God's sakes, we got booed when the commissioner was talking. But as far as I'm concerned, here's Binghamton. We're going to come there. We're going to take your damn stadium over, and we're going to win the games. We're winning both. Going to watch you cry them tears. The saltiness of Brant Sherwood's going to be great. Let's see if we can get them tossed again for all you Prowlers fans that are going to make that trip to Binghamton for that opener. Pretty easy to happen. Made him throw the towel in on his own team in McMorran. But that's just how that game went. Another topic I wanted to bring up again as well.
I gotta stop you real quick. You're forgetting somebody. They wore purple and black and a dude on their chest.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't make my pun joke. But yes, Pack the Yak. Second week, we have our home opener against, who was it? Indiana. And then we go down to Motor City. We're going to pack the yak, invade them. We did it in Danbury last year. We've done it to Indiana. Now we got to do the yak. Ken Andrews puts on another great product down in Motor City. He's worked hard to bring the team back on a dormancy. We need to get down there. We need to fill that damn stadium up with as much black and red as we can. Take it over. They're going to know we're there. We're going to tell them that it's our house. We're going to plant the damn flag, and it's never going to leave all season. Little brother is back. We need to take him over. Way to plug the puck. Pretty cool puck. I'm stumbling. Oh, crap. How's your nose? Jesse Anderson, if you're watching this, is it straight now, bud? Because I know it got popped twice. Buck did it once, and then the boards in Port Huron did it. Never seen a bubble break like that.
That was pretty. That was.
Prowlers hockey.
Thank you.
You can't handle it. Prowlers hockey.
Other than that, folks, please don't get. Oh God! Oh, the guy to do something. All these. Enough. We see it. Yes, I'm guilty of it too. I might be preaching at the choir, but I'm also sitting with the choir. Yeah, we like to see a little bit of more signings and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? It's poker, baby. It's poker. And it's August 6th. Season starts in 2 months-ish. Hell, we might even know. They might have a full roster right now. We just don't know it.
That's exactly it. I'm sure there's plenty more returning players. I know one of our wonderful draft picks from the PD Ice Cats was Houston Wilson. Let's hope them talks go through. Let's hope we see Houston up in the Prowlers jersey. He'd look good on him. But we just never know. Big signings come last. Yeah. The rest we sort of expected. I'm sorry, at the beginning when even Ross was signed to us, I did not expect to keep him. I figured he'd be trade bait, but I did not foresee him going for financial considerations. Is what it is. See you later. On to the next.
Like I say, I'm going to keep saying it. I'm blue in my face. I don't wear a suit. I don't wear a tie. I don't have a GM title next to my name. I can't make these calls. All I could do, folks, is maybe a little bit bitch about them. even at that, I feel bad because I should know, man, I can't bitch about this. I got to trust the process. Then I feel guilty and shame that it's the whole thing.
It happens sometimes, man. That's just how it goes. We're impatient. Prowlers fans are always impatient. We want to get this shit on. We want to get it going. I know after this weekend, I'm actually in Cedar Point this weekend, Sun's last baseball tournament. It's going to be all focused on hockey from there. That's my excitement now for the off season of baseball. I jump right into the hockey season, attending the games with my boy, getting that quality time. And that's really what it's all about. You got a hometown team, go out and support them, get that quality time in with your friends and family. Life is precious. Why not enjoy a hockey game? Get out there, spend some money, get some merch, make some memories that'll last a lifetime. Hell, sit in Section 9, join in on the You Suck chant. Never know. A little pump it up action. You never know what's going to happen.
You never know. I also want to interject that after next Saturday, 15th, if you're bored, come up to Sanilac County 4-H Fair. All week long, folks. I will be driving in the Demolition Derby on Saturday. The event starts at 6 p.m.
You know, I'm going to have to make my way up there. Got to see it. I know I do got a dinner that was planned. I can't say much more than that on the air. But I think that's where we're going right after. It'll be a good time. Get up to Sanilac County 4-H Fair. Demolition Derby in Goodles was a little watered down this year. Only had one heat. Due to the fact of they saved the best for the last. They like Emily City. They like Sanilac. Prizes are bigger. Cars are stronger. That's just how it goes.
Yeah. $5,000 on the line for the big. No, $6,000 on the line for the big cars and $1,300 for the little ones. But
money's money. If it's green, it's me. Or in that case, I have a feeling there'd be a few of them blue faces in there. Or you're going to get a check and have to deposit, and damn you, Uncle Sam, you're going to get some of that too. But nothing's for sure but death and taxes in this wonderful world. Anyways, on that note, get out, and as you've seen, the Prowlers were out in Yale this past weekend. They did the Baloney Fest, gave out some free kids tickets, gave out some flex ticket packages. They're very active in the community at this point, trying to get the farther reach up into the Thumb region. For all our fans from up that way, I know I'm speaking like a broken record, and we've already said get bums and seats, but come and check us out. It's a nice little ride, peaceful, a lot of thought process on the drive. Bring your family, bring the kid, bring anybody. It's a good time. You got to come out and check us out. It's the only way you're going to know what you're missing, because you're missing a lot if you ain't in historic McMorran Place. Hockey's been played there for years now, and this is the longest tenured team since the Port Huron Flags back in the day. And that says something. I know everybody was used to 3 years and out, maybe 2 years and out for Port Huron teams. Running on year 12 or 13, 12. You got to get out and support us. That's how they keep these doors open. Operation 2K is full in effect. We need 2,000 fans in them seats nightly. There's no reason why we can't. $20 a ticket. What else can you spend 20 on? That's going to give you that much joy and entertainment and memories.
I got nothing. 20 bucks for hockey? Perfect. Sign me up.
Exactly. Or go spend $200 on a ticket, $300 in food and drinks down at Detroit. Not knocking them, bigger market, obviously. But for some good quality hockey of the boys of tomorrow, that's just where you need to come. Or if you're more downriver, you can go down to the Yak and watch the Rockers. But little bro is never going to be big bro.
No. Now, folks, please, we have a list. I say it again. We have a list. See the list? It's right here. I think it's on the list. We got a list. Work on a list of players, people, GMs. I want to come on Thumb Fed Talk. Stay tuned. Things are going to go in, get interesting closer when we get to the season. Right, Andy?
Yes, sir. We got a couple heavy hitters we'd like to get lined up for the first two. I know the fans will enjoy it. They're crowd favorites. I even got a certain guy that sits in a certain broadcast booth that we'd love to see come on. Tell us his story. Tell us how he got into the broadcasting. Will Wiggleman, you got to come on, brother. It'd be a good time. Nice to chat with you. Just learn about you and learn about your journey to become the Port Huron Prowlers broadcast, to become the number one in the Fed broadcast. Obviously, you got a wonderful team behind you as well. But without you at the head of it, this would not be possible. Did amazing things this offseason with the draft. You did the wonderful coaches show during the season this year. Had some bugs to work out. Obviously, you got better each week. Had some key players on there. And that's one thing we're going to aim to do here, folks. We're going to try to give you as much Prowlers hockey as possible, providing when we work with Mr. Wiggleman about getting players on, we'd like to do the week off of the coaches show. That way your week, midweek, you get to hear from a Prowler as well on our platform, as well as the week before from Mr. Wiggleman's platform, the coaches show. Hopefully that all pans out with us. We're in talks with the Prowlers for that as we speak. We'll see how it goes.
I don't think you're supposed to say that, Andy. That was supposed to be
okay. I gotta give these people the tea. We gotta let them know. And just like Rick said, Will. He's the best.
That's why I say, folks, tune in, enjoy the ride. You never know what Andy said might be true. It might not be true, but if it is true, please tune in. If it's not true, still tune in, because here at Thumb Fed Talk, we would like to keep you guys fed with Fed Hockey. Please like, comment, share, tell your friends, your loved ones, your dead aunt. I don't care. Tune in, Thumb Fed Talk. You guys have a lovely evening. Enjoyed the weather. I think it rained, a little humid out, but you guys have a nice evening. Good night, folks. Uh-oh. My mouse. Oh, there we go. You guys have a nice night.
folks.